During the Sino-Japanese War, Japanese forces captured Nanking, China's capital, and the Chinese government fled to Hankow, further inland along the Yangtze River. After seizing and annexing China's Manchuria region 1931 and Yehol province 1933, the Japanese were looking for an excuse to invade and occupy the entire country. That pretext came in July 1937 when tensions between Chinese and Japanese troops engaged in military exercises on occupied Chinese territory resulted in a firefight near Peking, now Beijing. The Japanese used this incident to justify an all-out war against China. All this and more you will know in today's video, but don't forget to subscribe to the channel before proceeding in the video. In December 1937, the Japanese Imperial Army invaded Nanking, the capital of China, and massacred 300,000 of the city's 600,000 civilians and soldiers. The single worst atrocity in either the European or Pacific theaters of World War II occurred during the 6 weeks of bloodshed that came to be known as the Rape of Nanking. Before the actual military invasion of Nanking, a bloody conflict erupted in Shanghai in the summer of 1937. The Japanese army, which had anticipated a simple victory in China, was surprised by how well the Chinese forces there fought back. Even more brazenly, the Japanese declared that they would enslave all of China in 3 months. The Chinese troops' tenacity threw off that schedule, and the conflict continued throughout the summer and into the late fall. The Japanese were outraged, which stoked their desire for vengeance at Nanking. In November, at Shanghai, the Japanese finally defeated the Chinese, and 50,000 soldiers then marched on to Nanking. In contrast to those in Shanghai, Chinese soldiers in Nanking were poorly organized and led. They outnumbered the Japanese and had plenty of ammunition, but they withered under the intensity of the attack before launching a disorganized retreat. After only 4 days of fighting, Japanese forces stormed the city on December 13, 1937, with orders to kill all captives. Eliminating any threat posed by the 90,000 Chinese soldiers who had submitted was the top priority.